So to download the PDF, so we'll use this package. So you can move to this link and you can copy the command from here and run it inside your terminal. So I have already done this step and I have installed the package. So do the same thing and install the package. So let's run our server again. And let's move to our employee controller here. So we need to add a function. So this function will download the employee CV as PDF. So let's move down. So let's close the file and open it again. So now it's okay. So let's paste here. So here what we will do. So we'll download the employee or the employee's CV as PDF. So what else we need here? So we need to rename this function to download. And here we will receive the employee. And first thing we need to do is to give the file name. So we will use employee name and we can use employee first name concatenated with we can use here dash and use also the last name. So we have first name and last name. And here we need the semicolon. So what else we need? So now we need to use or to create an object from the class that we have already or from the package that we have installed using the class which is PDF. So here we can call the function or the method which is the load view, and we give is the view that we will create later, which will be inside employees folder, and name of the view will be PDF-employee. And we send to the view the employee so we can display information of the employee that we will receive here. Okay, so now we have everything. So what we need to return? So we need to return the PDF and call the method which is download. And now we can download the PDF and we give it employee name, which is the name that we have here. And we can concatenate it with the underscore CV underscore and dot PDF. And we can do the same thing here. So we can concatenate it with dot PDF. So that's also what we have here. So we have function. So let's first import the class, and the class you can import it from the buried or the bari vd each doom PDF facade and PDF. So here we define name. And using this name, so we can, or first we load the view that we will create, which is this one, PDF employee, and we send employee so we can display the information. And finally, we download the PDF and we give it the name. Okay, so let's add this file that we need. So we need to add it inside the employees folder. So here let's add file, and here we need the blade.php. So here it will be a little bit different. So we will use the structure or the HTML structure. So we will not use the extends as we have done before. and we can do the same thing. So like we have done here inside show. So let's so we can bring the same thing from here and reuse it here. So for the title, let's use the same thing, and we need to bring the table. So bring only the table, so don't copy the divs that have classes, because to generate the PDFs we don't use classes. So if you used classes, so it will not work. So here we don't need the button because we will generate PDF from show.blade.php, and we can keep the other information as they are. But also here we need to change, so the package doesn't know the asset. So the package, so to get the image, so we need to use the public path. Okay, so not the asset. So I think that's all. So I think that's all. So all we need to do now is to add the routes. Let's move to our web.php file, and here we can copy and paste and change it to a get request. And here we can add employee, and we will send employee and download PDF. So let's add here employee, and we need to change it here to NRI, so we can use the method which is download, and let's give it name, and name, let's give it employee.pdf. So save. So now we can use this route inside our show. So let's move to show employees. So let's move down. So here we have the button, so we can use the routes, and we give it name, and we need the employee ID. So save. So let's move to our dashboard. So we have here employees. So let's move and choose one of these employees. So let's, for example, choose this one. So we have a problem here, which is the route employee.pdf is not defined. So I think the same problem that we had before. So we can run PHP artisan optimize to override this problem, so we can clear cache. So now it's done. Let's refresh the page again. So now we have our employee CV. So let's download as PDF. And as you can see, we have here the name concatenated with cv.pdf. So if we open the file, so as you can see, we have the file with all the information. We have the image, email, the phone, address, date of birth, the company information, the hire date, salary, department, position, and status. Okay, so let's try to download another one just to be sure that it's working. So let's download, for example, this one. So let's hit download as PDF, and as you can see, we have the name and everything is working. Okay, so now we are done with downloading the employees CV. So next we need to do the same thing for the holidays. So when we display or we show a holiday, so we download as PDF. Okay, so let's do that now.